All right, so woke up this morning and thought that the 9800X3D had died. Of course, we've all seen the reports of 9800X3Ds dying on ASRock motherboards, and I don't know that I've seen any on Asus motherboards, but I figured that maybe it had died. So this is my x670e plus Wi-Fi Tuf that originally had my 7800X3D. It's worked like a champ ever since, and then when the 9800X3D came out, popped that in. Been working great ever since, and all of my voltages and settings for the CPU have always been manually set by me since day one. So woke up this morning and went to move the mouse to get the system to turn on. I normally let it go to sleep at night and nothing was happening. So I figured, oh, okay, well, maybe I shut it down and I just don't remember it. So I came over here, pushed the power button, and nothing was happening at all. And I normally wake up pretty early in the morning, about 4:30 in the morning. So it was pretty nice and dark here in the office. And but nothing I did would turn on the PC. So I cycled the power supply, turned it off, and then held the power button down for about 10 seconds, and then put the power supply back on. It came over here, and nothing worked. So I'm like, oh boy, this is not looking good. So tried a few more times. Then I tried actually clearing the CMOS on the actual motherboard itself by jumpering the jumpers. And that didn't work either. And then figured that I would try cycling power supply one more time out of desperation. And so turned this power supply back off at the switch in the back, and then turned it back on, and immediately came over here and pushed the power button, and it booted up just fine. So, that was interesting. Okay, so went into the BIOS, everything looked normal. And all the settings, of course, had reverted back to defaults, so I had to reset those, and then rebooted the PC. That booted fine. Then shut the PC down, and then turned on the power supply. I turned the PC back on, or tried to, and it wouldn't work. So now I'm like, oh, okay, so this is interesting. So again, it was kind of real dark in the morning here at 4:30 in the morning, and back in the back towards the I/O shield, I noticed a flashing light. So I went to the back here, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but back here in the back, there's the BIOS flashback USB port, and that light was flashing as if it was trying to flash a new USB, stick BIOS without actually booting into the BIOS. So I figured, well, if it's trying to flash the USB BIOS, then maybe maybe I had gotten infected or something on the computer. I don't know. But anyways, after doing some digging around on Reddit, there was a post stating that if you turn ERP off or enable ERP to like state 4+5, then that will allow the computer to actually fully power down, is how I believe it is described. So anyway, so if you come over here to the BIOS and you're in the advanced mode, and then you go to search, and you look up ERP, then this ERP ready, and initially it's in disabled mode, and come over here, just select enabled S4 plus S5, and then of course save and exit, and then the computer was back to normal. So I'm not quite sure exactly what is going on here with these Asus motherboards, where eventually this seems to be happening to a lot of us, where the system is just not fully powering down, or it just something is shorted where it continually wants to try to boot and BIOS flash from the BIOS flashback USB port. But turning that to enabled and S4 plus S5 definitely solved the problem. The computer performs like normal, and as expected, it goes to sleep like normal, wakes from sleep like normal. All the ports work, everything else. So anyways, it wasn't a dead 9800X3D. I'm very happy to hear about that. And again, it is overclocked and performing still just perfectly fine with the normal overclocks and with all the voltages set manually. So 1.2 for the VSOC. And I might do a little video later on about the 9800X3D and how I was able to squeeze a little bit more by doing this tiny little offset, negative offset of 0.015 millivolts instead of auto mode. I was able to pick up a bunch more megahertz on all cores. So I was getting 5.45 gigs on the 9800X3D in gaming, so which improved the performance a little bit better. But anyways, so that's it for today. And so if you run into this problem on the Asus motherboards where all of a sudden computer won't turn on, it may not be that your 9800X3D died. It just may be that BIOS flashback light might be flashing in the back. So if that happens, take a look in the back, see if that light's flashing. And if it is, just turn ERP mode to enabled on S4 plus S5, save the changes, and you'll be good to go. See you in the next video.